Greetings, friends.
And welcome back to Persona 5 Royal.
Yeah, we are trapped in the Velvet Room, and now we have to go talk to all of our friends.
And we gotta go find them all.
Yeah, and they're
just
all
like hiding out in random cells.
They're all really chatty.
Joker, what a relief. You're safe.
Same goes for you.
Huh? By the way, why have you remained in your Phantom Thief attire while I'm back in regular clothes? Could this mean that the will of rebellion is no longer within me? That may be true. We have to fight that Holy Grail again, correct? Could you imagine defeating it, Joker?
Yeah,
That
it'll be
monster
really
has
easy.
The support of the masses. And with it,
She's asking
nearly
why
an
he's in his
infinite amount of
attire
power.
again. I'm like, you didn't see what all
No
went
matter
down
which
in the
way I
room.
approach
Yeah.
the subject in
You
my
just
head,
like thought
nothing
you were
points
dead
to
and
our
woke up in
victory.
a cell.
I'm not confident either.
I think I finally, genuinely understand the pain my father and my sister were burdened with. Victory against a single criminal is meaningless. The true enemy is society
Okay,
itself.
now you sound like
And
Joker
against
from
that
the
foe,
Batman.
we still have to try to somehow emerge victorious. I don't know what to do.
Wanna know how I got these scars?
Believe in yourself. Yeah, the true enemy is society.
In myself? You got me.
Okay, Makoto, then let's go.
Right?
This isn't a
Open
situation
the
with a
door.
straightforward
Right.
answer.
No!
There is no clear solution. I'll just have to make one with my own two hands.
These hands.
Before you guys came along, my life was defined by rules, set on a path of someone else's choosing. But only a true loser would live such a rigid life. I will win.
She just called every pet
Even if it
a
means
loser.
going up against the entire world.
Set on a path made by someone else's rules. I don't want to be a loser anymore.
My resolve was shaken, but it's stronger now. I want the people of the world to see
This
what
just
you
like
have
shifts her
shown me.
whole perspective in the real world. Alright, let's go. It shifts her whole perspective in the real world, and when we go back to
Thank
school,
you.
she's like, I feel like English
to
now, and just like gets up in the middle of class and just leaves.
Yeah, but our
Teacher's like, where are you going? She's like, to my other favorite class. This one sucks.
I'm not feeling the math right now.
Yeah.
I'm feeling science.
Is everyone else locked up in this place as well? It seems so.
I see.
And then it could be that. Wait, then it could be that they're all in the same state I was earlier. Joker, there don't seem to be any shadows around here. I'll wait somewhere nearby. In the meantime, I ask that you save everyone else. I'm sure they need your help more than anything. I think it'd be best if you go alone. Yeah, thanks, bye. Okay. I'm
We
just
come
gonna...
back and she's just back in the cell.
This is where I belong. Is there anyone at the
Somebody
end?
was right there.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if there was, like, people back here or anything.
Is this Yusuke?
Yes. Hey, blue boy.
Joker, as I expected, you appear to be safe. However, where exactly are we?
Hell.
Outside the Velvet Room.
Velvet Room? I'm not sure I understand.
Just play Persona 5 like the rest of us and you'll understand just fine!
Prison. Yet, here
Yusuke's
I
like,
am as
oh,
well,
I'm in this game.
seeing the state of the real world.
That'd be disturbing
hard
as
to
shit
say
if
that
you
we
played a
were even
video game
remotely
one day and you
helpful.
were just like an NPC.
This situation. Can we truly handle such horrid circumstances? All the Phantom Thieves can do is change the hearts of others. However, the world outside has become a veritable hell.
You put on the new
Nothing
Mario
in my
game and you
power
start the
can fix
game
that.
off as a Koopa just wandering around living life like normal for 30 minutes and then out of nowhere you turn and you see Mario running at you full speed and then he just crushes you and then shifts perspective and now you're Mario playing a normal Mario game.
Or it's like 2D Mario running right at you, so it just looks like a red line.
In we have the game but we've never played it. Super Paper Mario, he can do that. You press like this button and it's like a 2D perspective, but he like pixelizes and then you can see the 2D perspective, but you're moving like forward and backward. It's really trippy looking.
Probably terrifying.
Yeah. What about your justice? I don't even know what you're talking about.
I see. Not that for someone else, but one strictly for myself. When we first met, you continued to impose yourselves on me, no matter how much I pushed you away. I will forever treasure what you did for me. Very well.
Yeah, everyone
Just
in the
as
group
art
was
is
too
meant to
spunky.
break
We needed a
boundaries.
couple uptight people. That's
People
why
should
we
be
looked at
saved
you and
even if they
Makoto. We
frown
were like,
upon it.
yes. Those are the next two
Won't allow
people
the
for our
justice I
team.
believe in to be shaken any
The artsy
further.
fartsy, follow all the rules types.
Yusuke's kind of strange though. Like I feel like anytime you give him a response that
me
has
to
to do
thank
with
you,
taking
Joker.
your clothes
Being
off,
by
he
your
likes
side
it.
Yeah.
He gives you
is
free
rise to
friendship
greatest
points.
Yeah.
years.
Like when you're at the church or whatever, and you're like, should I
I
strip
strip?
or whatever? And he's
You
like,
can
yeah,
understand
do
to
it.
marry
And then he's like, oh wait, we're in
and
public.
I will make use of my role as an artist and paint over the distortions of society. Well then, time to go and see this through. I'll witness with my own two eyes that this world isn't bound by some holy grail.
Yeah, I've seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and
Well then.
none of this is canon.
Yeah.
You'll be counting on
In
me.
that case, I'll remain here, just like Makoto.
Where's that freaking rabbit?
Right? That shit was crazy.
That shit
it just
is
starts like
crazy.
flying through the air.
Yeah. When I first saw that movie, I really didn't like it that much, and then I rewatched it when I was older, and I was like, this is pretty fucking funny. And then also, isn't Tis But a Scratch from that movie also?
Yeah, the one that gets like all cut up.
Mm. Just come with me.
Okay.
Sweet, skip all of it.
This prison cell kind of makes me think of when we first met. I remember how Shibuya was all effed up just now, but like, nobody was seeing any of it. No, it was more like they didn't want to see any of it. What the hell?
Yeah, a
So
lot of people
even all them
choose
people who were
ignorance.
suffering and
It's called
cheering
willful
for us to come and
ignorance.
help them.
Yeah.
In reality,
It's like
we
being
would've rather just
willfully
had everything
stupid.
stay
Yeah.
how it was.
It's like I'd
What we were
rather be
doing
an
had any
idiot than
meaning
a
at all.
smart person.
Yeah, it's a toxic positivity thing for a lot of people. Don't give up now, Ryuji. A lot of people are like, positive vibes only. I no, the world's a positive, happy place. Nothing is ever wrong in the world. Everything's great. And I'm like, that's kind of just... I get like, you know, trying to not slip into depression, but I'm like, that is kind of ignorant. 'Cause I'm like, there's a lot of people who, you know, no matter how happy they want to be, their life is a living hell. Like,
Yeah,
so...
and if you let your problems pile up, they'll get the best of you.
And also, pretending to be happy all the time is a way to get people to, like, not go out and vote and change things, you know, not volunteer, not help each other out, and stuff like that. If you're just pretending everything's happy and, you know, sunny all the time, you're not going to, like, see other people struggling, because you're going to be like, that's not my business. I'm happy and I'm in my lane, you know? That's fine.
It's fine? You're right. I get it now. We're doing this to make sure people don't gotta go through the same crap we did. It doesn't matter if they think we're just or not. We gotta do what we believe in.
Also, you can inspire people by, like, you know that saying, be the change you want to see in the world? It's like, if you want a nicer world, you can just be nicer, and then other people around you will be like, oh shit, it's like so easy being nice, because look at that guy doing it all the time.
You got me out of prison. Just like before. Thanks. You know, it's kind of embarrassing to say this, but I'm really glad I met you.
Cringe.
Like,
No, I fucking love Ryuji. It's just, it's funny that so many people nowadays especially are like, oh, this is embarrassing, but I have feelings. And you are part of my feelings. I'm happy because you're around and you're my friend. Ah, it's so embarrassing.
We'll be counting on you.
No, you should go rescue them. I'm sure they're waiting for you. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Who is up this way? Hello? Futaba? And then it's just on and hard,
Joker.
right?
Yeah.
I'm relieved. Looks like we're both still alive.
Or Morgana, did we get her?
Yeah, I don't remember if Morgana's in one of these cells or not.
Yeah.
Come with me.
Shibuya. What happened? And where are we?
Outside the Velvet Room.
Velvet Room? That name sounds pretty kick-ass.
Does it?
I guess my fears turned out to be true. The real world is a scary place. Pain like this can never reach you if you keep yourself cooped up indoors. Who am I to think I can tell the people what to do? I mean, I used to be a shut-in myself.
Yeah, and look at you, being a freaking
just
positive
wanna go
role
home.
model for all the people who are shut-ins that don't want to be shut-ins anymore. Get out of this fucking cell! Let's go!
Painful.
Don't shut yourself in here.
I've
Yeah.
changed.
Also, don't you know it's
I don't know
rude to
when it
talk to
happened,
people with
but I
headphones
can't-
on?
Yeah, you've been doing it this whole game, Futaba.
Even if I don't know them personally.
You've grown.
Grown?
Yeah.
Honestly, this all seems like a bit too much.
Also, Futaba, the way you're sitting, it looks like you're not wearing pants.
Right.
Can you get up? You know what to do.
I've known the right answer from the very beginning.
Yeah, you have, Futaba. Stand up!
I
Yeah!
run away from this. I ran from my mom's death for so long. I misunderstood it. Everything was just too painful for me to handle.
But guess
I
what?
never want to be left in the dark again.
You're strong enough to not have to
Probably
deal
why
with this
my
pain
persona is a
anymore.
little bit special, because I want to learn the truth. That's how I really feel. Well, I've come this far. I'll follow you wherever you go, on my own 2 feet.
Yeah!
You have such a strong heart, Joker. You saved me yet again. Thanks. I'm so happy. Like, so much that I can't even express it in my normal words. Anyway,
Start
We're going up
speaking like
against
some
the gods.
unintelligible language.
you too, Futaba.
get out of here on my own. Ta-da! A real jailbreak.
Yeah. Break time's over.
Oh, you're quick to act. That's what makes you dependable. All right, time to get back at it.
No, 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 no. The others are captured here too. I knew it. Getting signals from them. I don't sense any shadows. You'll be fine on your own, just like what everyone else says. All right, now how to get to that other area? Do I gotta go like up the stairs? Because that looked
Probably.
like the way out. Oh wait, no. Here, so I go through this hallway here. Yeah, and then down over here. Okay, there we go. And then boom, and then one of them over here. Hi, On. I know we're dating. Sorry I didn't come for you first.
Oh,
I just didn't know where you were.
Joker. Thank goodness you're safe.
Come with me.
Oh, yeah. Huh. So I'm not in heaven after all.
You thought this
That
was
means
heaven?
Nah, this is hell.
what I
Yeah.
turned into was all real.
Welcome to
I'm so
heaven.
weak.
Your
When I
prison
thought I
cell's
was gonna
right at the
die,
end of this
I-
dark red hallway.
Trembling. I was just so scared. At that moment, nothing mattered. The justice of our actions was the last thing on my mind.
I was scared too.
Yeah, it's not all about you, on.
I was scared too. I was probably more scared than you, and fear actually affects me in a really strong way. My therapist says I'm like more fearful than other people, so fear for me, it was worth for me. So yeah,
Out of all this.
you need to keep going. Come on. Sorry, that was just me being fucking stupid. A lot of people like to participate in the pain Olympics or whose life is
Yeah.
worse, you know, where it's like, you think you're struggling? Here's my struggle list. And then just start rattling things off, and I'm like, okay, whatever.
I could never forget how I felt that day. I never want anyone to have to go through what I did. I've made up my mind. I'm going to keep looking forward. Things like dying or losing aren't important now. All that matters is that I don't return to my old self. I'll never make a mistake like that again. I swear it.
Cool. And the whole thing is like, even if you can't, stop bad shit from happening to other people, you
Thanks,
can,
Joker.
represent the
me
fact
remember
that like
what's
you
really
can
important.
live through
I
this,
seriously
you know?
treasure
Be
being
like,
able to
oh,
be a
well, the
part
bad
of your
shit
team.
happened. I'm still pushing forward. We should get going.
Gotcha, Joker. It would be a disgrace to the Phantom Thieves' name if we didn't take such a big treasure. We're going to put an end to this, aren't we? Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey,
I'm not the only one in here, right?
Hey,
I don't sense any shadows. Yeah, maybe we meet Morgana when we leave here?
Yeah, I can't remember.
I'm not seeing him. We already got the map all marked, so...
thank goodness.
Come with me.
Right.
I gotta have my
Considering
soft
everything that has
piano
happened to
sad
the
moment
city,
first.
I wonder if the citizenry is okay. Although, it seemed like we were the only ones able to see it. You know, the moment I disappeared,
What if like
I
all of our
honestly thought I
confidants
was
were
about
in
to
here?
die.
Oh my god.
Like Yoshida and like
I knew that
friggin'
was all I could
Hifumi.
do.
Hawaii.
I looked forward to apologizing to
Kawakami.
Father,
Now I
face to
remember.
face.
That'd be a little
Honestly,
annoying.
Shinya.
I
Also,
thought
none
I
of them
had
have the
changed,
power of Persona,
but
so I feel
I
like it
realized
would,
that
you
I
know,
still have
mess
no
with the fabric
control
of the
over my life.
story.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me sick.
You know, we're all supposed to be special. You have to keep fighting even if you're sick.
I'm sorry. I know you don't want to deal with my whining.
I don't. Let's
You're
go.
going through the
Come
same
on.
thing again, aren't
You're
you?
like the 8th
Don't push
person I've
yourself
talked
get me
to.
come along.
If all of our confidants
can
were in
always
here,
leave
then
me
my
here
next
if I'll slow you
playthrough I would
down.
try to get as few as possible.
Right?
Like one confidant's all I need.
You control your life now. Only one confidant, yeah.
Right. I was foolish to think you should abandon me.
Well, if you're doing a speed
Even if
run,
there are
then
times
you're
where I
not going to
think
want
there's
to
nothing
talk
I
to like
can do,
anyone ever.
I'll never stop
Except for
fighting
maybe
you
Ryuji to
or
get him to
our
rank
team.
7. You know, just so that way
I
you can like
won't give
run
up
through
anymore.
enemies and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just as I betrayed my distorted father before, I will betray my boring farmer self now.
Betrayed! Betrayal successful. It's
Thank you,
treason.
Joker.
She just uses Palpatine's voice. It's treason then.
For that,
That'd be
you're exactly
wild.
the person I always imagined you would be. This is the second time you've rescued me. I've secretly longed for a situation like this.
We should get going. Yeah, if
We
Persona
haven't
5
lost
taught
yet.
me anything, if you're just like a good, quiet listener type friend who occasionally chimes in with good advice. Oh, it seems you found everyone. Please gather in this room at once. I was gonna say, your friends will all project their ideal personality onto you. Not Morgana.
Why?
You couldn't find Mona-chan, but why? Everyone's like, you're so amazing, Joke. You're so wonderful. He's literally sitting there saying nothing.
Who are they?
My name is Igor. I am the master of the Velvet Room.
I am Lavenza, a resident of this place as well. We have been waiting for all of you.
Velvet Room?
My master has just been released from a long period of imprisonment. His powers have not fully returned. Though it may be presumptuous of me, I will speak on his...
Hey, where's Morgana?
Would you like to see him?
Of course we would.
He's right over there.
That's where you were hiding?
Yeah, I checked there first.
Was born here. It was to dispel an evil being from man's spiritual world. Mona? My role was to find the trickster and help him defeat it. That's why I was created here by my master.
Indeed.
Igor?
I really remember everything. When this place was about to be taken over, my master gathered the last traces of mankind's hope. He mustered up his remaining strength to make me.
The entity that calls itself a god is a malevolent will that forces man into everlasting servitude. It hopes to attain eternal peace by filling reality with those who have stopped thinking for themselves. That is the ruin of man that this evil god envisions.
I, don't get what you're saying at all.
He's like wants Earth to be like a human ant farm.
We don't have much time left.
Wait a moment. The Holy Grail is a god? I was wondering why it had a will of its own, but are you implying that it isn't a treasure?
Well, actually,
it turns
out a lot of
As the distorted desires of the mind, it is most certainly the core of Mementos itself.
Then, did the treasure become a god because people wish to be ruled over?
That is correct. To decide the fate of the world, it chose two people with potential and pitted them against each other. One, Goro Akechi incited the masses' distortion. Had he won, the world would have been destroyed and remade. The other was a trickster who would stand up against this. That was him.
If he won, the human world would be left as is.
Say my
Those were the
name.
conditions.
Like,
At
for
least
God's sake.
that's
Just
what
once.
That malevolent being knew that a revolution would not occur within indolent humans. After
They'd have
all,
to use an AI
it was
voice
the
for that.
masses'
Yeah.
distorted
Yeah.
desires incarnate. However, my true
It's like
master
Microsoft
believed in
narrator.
humanity. He believed that
That's
the
him,
trickster
Paul
would
for
rise
Tom
among
Lee.
humans and accomplish this change.
It would sound
But
really
that
out of
evil
place.
entity laughed at the prospect and sought to prove the powerlessness of man with the game. And he had great potential, which is why it approached him. It helped train the trickster only to cast him into despair, using the masses who rejected their savior. This was likely its means to nip in the bud anything that would pose a threat. Now that I think back to when I was separated, I felt a disagreement to the word rehabilitation.
I don't want to get a rehab.
Of course I
I just
did.
want to get my
It was
problems
just a means
fixed.
for the fake to keep you under surveillance.
Basically, this guy was dragged into a game where the evil god rigged the outcome.
Damn it! What the hell?
Your real world has already been fused with mementos. You do not exist because reality is replete with the cognition of those who deny the Phantom Thieves. It can be said that the world is one step away from the evil god's machinations.
Yeah, but there are at least a dozen people out there who believe in that.
Right.
So, like, that should be
However,
enough.
there is still hope. Now that the evil god's identity has been exposed, you can see your rehabilitation to its completion.
Can I
Only
save
you
the
can
game?
make
Right? Like, please, it's been like an hour.
Young man, guided by Morgana and worthy of the trickster name, you must challenge the evil god and reclaim your existence in reality. Are you up to the task?
What do you think this blue fog smells like? Of course.
Let's destroy that
Probably
unexciting
vinegar.
treasure
Vinegar mist. It'd be disgusting. I feel like I'd just be gagging nonstop.
Here, you already possess the strength to oppose this evil god.
Yeah, we're pretty strong.
I am truly looking forward to this.
Me too, but I really want to break it up into
Friend
parts.
knows.
So can we save before we have to take this god down,
Right.
Thank you
please?
for all that you've done. It's a cruel responsibility that's been cast upon you.
I will accept your words of appreciation fully when everything is over. Now follow me!
Story has been updated to this point, blah blah blah. But it didn't ask me to save.
Right.
Somewhere. Please let me save after this staircase. It's up this way, follow me! Also, I might have pointed it out before, but I love how Morgana's running animation is just his little legs, like doing like the Looney Tunes thingy.
It's one hell of a door.
That's our exit. Come on, let's go.
Huh? We're back in Shibuya again? Oh, right. This is where we were when our bodies disappeared.
Wouldn't we just
Seems like
disappear
people still
again?
haven't
Right?
realized-
Do that whole cycle forever.
They're just back in the jail cells.
Yeah, and Lorenzo's already been split again.
If I remember correctly, this is that quarantine cell.
That's right. It was actually the Velvet Room, which had been swallowed by the distortions.
You did say you were born in there. It makes so
Ah,
much
the
sense
quarantine room in Mementos is the
Wait,
Velvet
so if we
Room.
get out of there, does that mean we're the criminals? No, it's more like him, since he was kept in here.
Don't get mad at me. What the
Yeah.
fuck
Jack
now?
has been under the
Why are you
malicious
glowing?
Persecute me.
evil god for quite some time. The
Morgana.
Velvet Room originally existed to nurture the human mind, but after it was taken over,
Someone please
it
say,
was
why are
sealed
you
inside
glowing?
Right.
the nest, inside Mementos.
Mona?
Yeah.
More importantly,
You're shining.
I was a
It's
shiny
probably
Pokemon
because
all
my
along.
memories have returned. I know what my duty is now.
Whoa. Do you see something? Shining? Wait a sec. What's with those weirdly dressed guys?
I feel like I've seen those costumes before.
Phantom Thieves.
The Phantom Thieves?
Yes!
I remember seeing a silhouette of them on a jumbo screen in the city.
The Phantom Thieves?
And I remember thinking it was a
Oh, yeah,
prank.
that's right, I
And they said
completely
Shido was a
forgot
bad
about
guy. And then the next day Shido said, I'm a bad guy. But I just thought they were all lying.
Do they
Right.
see us? It doesn't seem to be everyone, though. Only a handful of people in this large crowd.
Maybe it's Kazumona's light.
Either way, they remember the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, the Key of Hope.
It's Morgana.
Mona, guidance. Where must we go?
Don't stop glowing.
Yeah, mind you stop.
From earlier should be in that temple.
Please let us save at the beginning of this. Hello.
My sincerest thanks.
I would never gain my true form if not for you. In order to repay that debt, allow me to assist you and your teammates here. Please come to me if you're injured. I'll heal your wounds.
I'll just add that.
Yes!
Sweet
Finally!
freedom.
Let us save real quick. It's gonna be over an hour. Yeah, an hour and 14 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching it. We hope you'll join us next time when we climb up this spine and see what's at the end of it.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.